So this video is going to be more about my own tips and what I like to eat, and pretty much how I used to eat compared to how I eat now. Let's start with that, how I used to eat. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I've gone through almost everything. High protein diets, low carb diets, high carb diets, high fat diets, low fat diets, all the diets. Now with that being said, I had to go through all of those different diets to learn the lessons that I learned to get to the point where I'm at now. What I learned is that, number one, protein shouldn't be as serious as it is. The reason I say this is I was listening to a dietitian on YouTube recently, and she said, she's from England, I think, and she said that over there they have a different structure than we have as far as counting protein. Like, we do it by per pound, they do it by kilograms. So my 150 grams of protein a day would actually end up being about half of that. So I was looking at more like 105, around there. So I thought that was interesting because I always felt like I ate a lot of protein, and I felt like it was nearly impossible. And you'll learn once you start to count protein and how much protein is in things, it's nearly impossible to get to 150 grams without meat. I would have to do a double scooped shake every 2 times a day, just to be able to get the protein in, at least 100 grams of it that I needed. And I also, like I said, I was very bloated, very like gassy all the time. And when she said that, I said, I wonder, because, now that, I'm more vegan and stuff like that, I do realize that they push a lot of meat products because the meat and dairy industry are very big money makers. So I figure it would make sense that they would make your protein so high that the recommendation so high that you would have to shoot and have to be forced to eat protein in order to get there. I've been off eating that much protein for a few months, and I have gotten all the same results, if not better results. I'm not bloated anymore. I don't feel all groggy and tired all the time. I'm getting my protein from more plant-based. I don't feel like I'm putting dead things in my body as much as I used to. Like I said, I'm not gonna rep vegan like I'm 100% vegan. I am a lazy vegan, number one, and number two, I am a part-time vegan, but it's turning slowly into more full-time. So that's the thing with veganism. You can't go cold turkey and think it's gonna work, or you're gonna be satisfied. You have to do it little by little. So I always say part-time is because I just slowly integrated different foods into my diet. So I slowly integrated different alternatives. So for example, if you like butter, you switch to something like Earth's Balance, which is organic and it's vegan and it's not dairy, and it looks like butter, it tastes like butter, you won't know the difference. Or something like cheese. There's vegan cheese. So it's all American dairy-free cheese instead of regular cheese. And you supplement different things and figure out what works for you. Obviously, I don't have any more cheese. I haven't had cheese in a minute, but I just haven't had it in a minute. So that's what you can do. And slowly find alternatives. Now, what helped me with this journey is, number one, when I first looked into veganism, I got super discouraged because these videos are hard. These recipes are hard. Like, you need a expensive Vitamix to make all the dressings, and I don't have time for that. I'm too busy, number one, and number two, I don't have the money for all that. But what I did do was I found this girl, and you should look her up on YouTube. She's called The Cheap Lazy Vegan. All her meals are a few ingredients or more. They're vegan based, they're easy, and they're cheap. So one of my meals I got from her, bean burgers, which, if you guys know me, you know I eat a lot of bean burgers. So they're stupid easy. I ate a lot of them. You take a can, you drain it out, and you put it into a food processor with oats, like a handful of oats and some spaghetti sauce. You mix it. You don't put too much spaghetti sauce because you don't want it to be like wet. You just put enough to give it some flavor and still be like a little hard. You add whatever seasonings you want, mix that all together, pop them on a pan like a burger. You cook them, and there you go. You have a bean burger. Like, that's the type of vegan I am. I'm simple, quick foods because I'm a meal prepper as well. So I need something quick and easy and fast. And also, I got a lot less discouraged going the more lazier route, you could call it, I guess, but I call it more not a lazier route, it's more like a beginner's route. Like, you start slow, take your time, build up, and it'll come. What you want to do is use something like avocado oil. You can heat this up to the highest degree out of most of the oils. So I eat beans, obviously lots of beans. Flax seeds and chia seeds. Like I said, omegas, fiber, good fats, helps you poop. Flax seeds are full of fiber that help you poop. These should be a staple in your diet. You can put them in your shakes, you can put them in the yogurt, you could put them, what I do is I just sprinkle a little bit on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Multiple uses, just Google, you'll find out some more. I don't use peanut butter, I use almond butter. This one is Kirkland brand, it's from Costco. This one, the thing with almond butter is, like, when I used to buy almond butter from like ShopRite and stuff, they used to be really hard. Like, I would try to spread it on my bread and rip my bread, and I'm like, what the fuck? This one is great. You can see it. It's creamy, and it just spreads so nice, and it tastes delicious. Get this in your life. Creamy almond butter from Kirkland, Costco. Also, another Kirkland favorite is this. This is some organic strawberry spread, Kirkland brand. This stuff right here, let me tell you, is addicting. It is addicting. You gotta be careful with this. But they have a jelly one too, which is really the one I used to get. It's cool. It has like little blueberry, actual blueberry pieces in there. So when you spread it, you kind of get like little chunks of blueberries, like little ones. This one's good too. You can like taste like the strawberry pieces in there. I prefer this one over the grape one because it's just so good. So good. It's so good. But like I said, go for organic stuff. Go for vegan friendly stuff. They'll taste a lot better and they'll feel better. Now, oils. A lot of people use olive oil. Do a little research on the temperatures that oils burn at. Olive oil is not meant to burn at a high temperature, and a lot of times we use it at a high temperature. So avocado oil or the famous coconut oil, again, Kirkland brand. I like Costco, it should be a sponsor, but coconut oil is another great thing. You can use this for food, you can use it for your skin, you can use it for your hair, you can use it for all kinds of stuff. You can actually use this as a makeup remover if you want. So yes, loaded with good fats, healthy fats, and numminess. Another one, agave nectar. Alternative to syrup and maple syrup and or sugar. So you can use this as a sugar substitute or a maple syrup substitute. This stuff, you'll never notice a difference, and it tastes freaking good. Tastes good. You can get them from ShopRite, all kinds of places. Most of this stuff you can get anywhere. Another good thing is salsa. Salsa goes a long way. If you're looking for a healthy alternative other than like ketchup and stuff like that, salsa is great. It has all the peppers and stuff like that. Tomatoes, a little bit healthier. You knew it was coming. Almond milk. There's no dairy in this house because dairy's full of pus and blood. If you haven't seen Cowspiracy yet, go on Netflix and look it up. It's nasty and it's disgusting and it's cruel, and this tastes just as good, if not better, and doesn't expire in a week. You gotta think about that. Your milk is good for like a week. you're pretty much eating a product that's this close to expiring. Perfect example. I did this with my, right? These fish oils don't, again, Kirkland, bulk, save your money. Y'all broke as hell. Okay, so $5.19. If this got to $4.19, you would question the authenticity of it. You would say, I wonder if this is still good to have. I wonder if it's still gonna be okay to eat or consume or put in my body. Why do you not think the same thing about your milk? You're eating a product that is about 7 to 10 days before it expires, and you think it's good. So, doesn't make sense. If you're gonna question things like this or any other thing that's close to expiration date but not milk, that being said, almond milk. It's good as shit. It also contains a good amount of healthy fats, and it has protein. So if you're looking to get some extra protein or healthy fats in, almond milk is a good way to go. Now they have like all kinds of flavors. Like I've bought cashew almond milk. I've bought chocolate almond milk. Try them out, see which ones you like, but go for something. Like they have unsweetened, they have sweetened, they have vanilla flavor, they have all kinds of stuff. I got unsweetened vanilla, obviously. Like I said, do whatever you want. I don't care, but just know what you're eating and what you're doing. Now, when it comes to looking up recipes for things, I always tell people and my clients there are healthy alternatives to everything you eat. So you like lasagna? Guess what? There's either a healthy alternative to lasagna or a vegan alternative to lasagna. You like ice cream? There's a healthy alternative to ice cream. There's a vegan alternative to ice cream. There's vegan healthy options to everything. The problem is they're going to take a little bit more time and a little bit more effort to make than your usual food. But guess what? It's better for you. So what I would suggest, my main go-tos for recipes is Pinterest, YouTube. Whenever you YouTube or Pinterest a recipe, always put in the beginning, easy. Easy lasagna recipe. Easy whatever recipe. Now, again, you want to look up healthy ones. So easy, healthy lasagna recipe. If you're looking for vegan, easy vegan lasagna recipes. That's it. And that's for anything. I don't care what it is. Always look for the easier versions of stuff until you get the hang of it, until you get the idea of it. Once you get better at it, you can go for like, things a little bit more stuff, or when you get used to just cooking in general more often. All right? Don't try to jump into this. Take your time. Please. Take your time. This all takes time. Again, this is 5 years of experience doing this myself, putting my body through these things. 5 years. So it takes time to learn how your body works and what works good with your body and for your goals. So don't expect this to be quick. You have your whole life. And also, you've been eating and doing all the wrong things up to this point. You can't expect to take 10 years of abuse and fix it in a few months. Like, it's not going to take a few months to fix 10 years of abuse. Pretty much. You eating unhealthy and not taking care of your body is abuse on yourself. Okay? I'm sorry. Just as far as the food is concerned and everything else, just, trial and error, boo-boo. I tell people that all the time. Everything you do is trial and error, and that's why it takes time. And remember, when it comes to cooking your food, I think I've said it in another video, but it takes time. Like I said, if you want an example, bean burgers are a good start. So start off with bean burgers. Learn how to prep and be an expert at bean burgers. Then move on to something else. You can switch it up every week. Again, make sure it goes with your macros and stuff like that, but keep it up to par for that matter. There is a certain bread that I eat. I want to recommend it. Because other than like Ezekiel bread, which everybody's always heard of, it's another really good alternative. It's a protein bread, so it has protein in it. And the actual bread is just full of grains. There's grains all over this bread. So there's like flaxseed, all types of different nuts and stuff. So you're getting a lot of good fiber out of things like that.